Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about the autism spectrum, whatever you want to call it. I don't personally have it, but my son does. He was born back in 2008, and straight away, as he was a little baby, I knew there was something different about his thought process. But thought it was just him. Yeah, but all babies are different. His first word was dad when he was about 5 months old, when he had a dirty nappy, which was okay. I didn't mind him calling out for dad at that particular time. So his speech wasn't delayed as such. But when he became a toddler, he started collecting things. And that's alright, kids do that. But they had to be one of each colour, no double colours. His dad has been diagnosed with ADHD, so we just thought it was that and let him go. He will be who he's going to be. And when he didn't really talk and communication wise until about 3, so it was delayed, but we knew he could talk. He just chose not to. It wasn't really a problem as such. He never showed signs of trouble in any way. He was who he was. But I was worried about school because he was going to go through mainstream, and that terrified me. Like ADHD kids in school can be fun. So when he got to year 2, I went to the school guidance officer and said, look, I believe he's got ADHD. We want to get a referral for a paediatrician. So they assessed him in school, because that's how we do it here in Australia. And they said, no, he's fine. Nothing wrong with him. Yeah. He had a really awesome teacher. Oh, that was year 1. Sorry, we tried to, before it became a problem, get it rectified. But then year 2, he had an absolutely amazing teacher who understood him, who could relate to him. We still had a little bit of trouble with school refusal, but not like year 3. But she was amazing. Then when he got to year 3, he had this big macho tough guy of a teacher who thought he was all that, and DJ did not respond well at all. He ran out of class, he wouldn't go to class, he had school refusal to the max, to the point I had bruises all over me because of trying to physically force him. And that's when there was a new guidance officer at the school. She said, no, this is typical signs of autism. So we got the referral for the paediatrician, and he said, yes, this is typical signs for autism. So I went into panic mode, not knowing anything about autism. I always thought it was ADHD. And this is something totally new to me. So I went home and Googled the crap out of it. And I'm still learning every day. But anyway, with school, he did 1 day of term 4. He ran out of class, so they called me up. You got to come find him. We don't know where he is. So I'm moseying up to school, and it was lunchtime by then, recess or something by then, and he'd gone back to class on his own. He was okay. He sorted himself out. So I left. Half an hour later, he's run out of class again. We don't know where he is. Get up to the school. He's in music class, isn't he? Didn't even leave class. And he just would not go back after that. And I thought, why should I make him? They don't even know where he is. He's got no road sense. And it's scary. And yeah, that November we finally got a full-on diagnosis of autism. He said he's not going to treat the autism as such. He's not going to treat the violence as such, because he'd rather DJ sort that out on his own, grow up as such. And yes, the violence has stopped. I don't have one bruise on me. It's been about 18 months since I've had a bruise. He was very violent. But now he's not. So it's not in his personality. He is the nicest, sweetest kid. He just doesn't show up. But he's since started homeschooling. Had an awesome homeschool teacher last year. This year's not too good. He doesn't particularly like males, I think. But he doesn't like school either. School's a dirty word. Yeah, he is on melatonin for his sleeping habits. And I had him on the script one at first, and I think they were working overtime. So now I've got him on the over-the-counter from the chemist ones, and they seem to be working a lot better. And to me, whatever works. Because with DJ, you've got to make him think you're working with him, not against him. If you work against him, that's it. There's nothing going to be done. But yeah, as I said, the violence has stopped. He still does throw things in meltdowns every now and again, but nothing like it was, which is good. I really appreciate how much he's calmed down. He has come a long way. Yeah, we still have school refusal. I don't think that's ever going to leave. That's a normal, typical thing, kid thing, as far as I'm concerned. And there's still nights where I cry myself to sleep because I get overwhelmed, because I don't understand how his head works. And as a mother, you should understand how your kid is, how your kid thinks. There can be hot days and he will hide under a quilt just to hide. And I've got to let him go. Otherwise, that's when he'll get cranky and have a meltdown and so forth. So the more I leave him alone, the better off he is. I still check on him, probably too much. You know, going to open his door. It probably gets a bit annoying, but I feel I have to. But other than that, he's a good kid. He has been in a few other YouTube channels, which I'll link them down below. He has his own YouTube channel, DJ Games. I'll link that down below as well. And you'll notice his voice is a bit soft. But hopefully that will come in time. Alright guys, that about wraps it up. Thank you for watching, sitting through this yarn. Yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.